but I feel like Seagull will go with Abigail against Laura.
This matchup?
Fong might just get torn up too much.
Yeah, I do think Seagull has generally been choosing Abigail against Laura. And it looks like we're right about that one.
Are we right? Or is Riley just meditating?
Well, I mean, we already see Abigail selected on the screen. And we know that Abigail is going to be GenesisFrenzy's Abigail. All right, we're taking a moment to just kind of focus.
What happened? Did you lose your other match, Long?
All right, here we go. Next game, we've got GenesisFrenzy, Laura versus Rotten Seagull, Abigail. So Rotten Seagull, Abigail hasn't been the most consistent character so far during this NorCal Fight Club 4, but every now and then he's got some sequences that really makes him scary, really makes him a threat.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Abigail is really a great character to just strike fear into your opponent. And he's so tall, he's going to cover the health bar.
Doesn't Abigail have that new sweep he can do against that fireball?
So yeah, it basically looks like a Sentinel sweep.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
But you know, it's pretty slow on startup. I don't know what the hitbox is like, so I don't know if it's a good answer for that. And honestly, I think his regular sweep was still a decent answer for the Thunderclap already. But let's see what Rotten Seagull does. Neither of them really engaging as of right now. It's been about 30 seconds and barely any damage on either side. All right.
That was a good trade.
Yeah, that was. I think that's an answer that Rotten Seagull is looking for to deal with the fireball, but he wasn't able to convert off of it the way he wanted to.
Just playing it slow, playing it slow.
I mean, I don't know if this is the two guys just being really careful, or if this is maybe these guys are tired. Right, we've been playing a lot of Street Fighter today. We have 66 matches of Street Fighter lined up for today. We're about 3/4 of the way through. But GenesisFrenzy going in there right now. He is the first one to kind of crank up that gear. Puts Rotten Seagull in the corner. He's almost got him stunned. But Rotten Seagull fighting back with the EX run, doing a lot of damage with that throw.
Right. He does a lot of damage.
Yeah. Is this going to be the first timeout we've seen all day?
Nah.
No? I think it's going to end right here?
It's going to end.
All right, yeah. GenesisFrenzy activates the
wow,
B-trigger. But I think he's going to be dead. You're right, we're not going to get a timeout. Rotten Seagull takes game 1 with 15 seconds left.
Good backdash.
Good backdash, yeah.
Maybe the fact that Seagull was playing a command grab character, he's starting to realize when the command grabs will come.
I mean, maybe. But yeah, these two of these guys back to neutral, just kind of taking it easy, taking it slow. Rotten Seagull just kind of throwing out those jabs, making sure GenesisFrenzy can't get him for free. And it's really, oh wow, but a big neutral jump right there, really well timed. Rotten Seagull getting some damage, getting some momentum.
Good
anti-air.
Just gonna pester him with those jabs.
Yeah, the thing is, Laura's fireball, Laura's thunderclap can be really scary, but Rotten Seagull hasn't really been sweating them too much.
Yeah.
And now he puts GenesisFrenzy in the corner. Oh, but another big jump in. So that's the adjustment that GenesisFrenzy is making right now, right? Going for the jump fierce. He's hit Rotten Seagull with that twice now. Okay, good interrupt.
Super?
Yeah, it's gonna super.
Yep, that's the game. Oh.
Yeah. No, he could have still supered after that anyway. Yeah. All right, Rotten Seagull takes game 1.
What's up?
Yeah. Rotten Seagull doing a really good job of making GenesisFrenzy come to him.
Will the jury come out for this matchup? Nah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too.
Nah.
All right, Rotten Seagull up 1-0. Rotten Seagull readying up right away.
Looking comfortable.
Yep.
I think he knows what he's going to do.
Yeah, Rotten Seagull just kind of taking it slow, right? Throwing out those crouch jabs, forcing GenesisFrenzy to come to him.
Not making it annoying for him, too.
Yeah. And I think that's the big difference right now, right? Earlier when we saw Rotten Seagull play, he was going for the back fierces a lot, right? Going for the big risk, big reward kind of situations. And then you saw the back fierce right there.
Yep.
But this time he's not doing that nearly as much, right? All right, so he went for a bit of a risk right there. GenesisFrenzy capitalizing off of it, putting Rotten Seagull into the corner. But what's the situation going to be after this? Right, good tech. Oh, good anti-air answer. So that's definitely a bit of a risk as well, but it worked out in his favor. Now he's got V-Trigger 2 activated. He's going to get some damage off of here, or is he going to go for the setup? No, he takes the damage. Basically, one more touch is going to be able to do it. Oh, but the overhead, is this going to be enough to close it out? It is. So GenesisFrenzy gets around. All right. So game one definitely was very patient from both sides. This round definitely felt a little bit more volatile, so maybe both of them are kind of waking up and trying to get back into the game. You know, playing the game that they want to play.
Oh, nice back dash.
Oh, no punish though, or no significant punish. Oh, good anti-air. I don't know if he was just doing it, or if that was his anti-air option, but it worked out in his favor. All right, stand roundhouse crush counter, getting a little bit of pressure right here. Another crush counter right there. That's actually, yeah, that's actually really big because it gives Laura a V-trigger really early on.
He stopped the fireball?
Yeah, big cross-up right there. I think the fireball disappeared because he hit him with a cross-up. All right, so wow, Rotten Seagull with a weird timing for the sweep. I think he was guessing that GenesisFrenzy might dash in. That was definitely an overextension. That was completely unnecessary. And you know, I'll say if you've watched the VODs yesterday, Rotten Seagull definitely found himself in that situation a lot as well. If he found himself in a desperation situation, and if the other guy was throwing out fireballs, he'll go for that EX run into the flip. He's trying to read the fireball, but I don't think it worked out for him even once. Yeah, it's hard, but those are the kind of situations where he has to be a little bit more patient and let GenesisFrenzy just use his bar on the EX thunderclap, right? Just if he uses the bar, take that as a win and use the timer to your advantage.
I think you got a miss input on that jump light kick.
But good conversion there to get the Abigail punch. All right. So Rotten Seagull, you know, he probably wants to slow the game down a little bit, force GenesisFrenzy to come to him. Stick with the jabs, right? Stick with the crouch jab. Stick with the just the solid anti-air. Don't need to go for anything bigger than that. Ooh. See, that was completely unnecessary, but good block on the overhead.
Not that good punish though.
All right, so this is a tough situation for him right now. GenesisFrenzy, yeah, he's got all the momentum he needs.
No meter built.
But he does get the round.
I think he has to figure out a way to just keep Riley out, or else he's just going to bother him all day with buttons.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game that Rotten Seagull won, he won it because he was able to slow down GenesisFrenzy, make sure he doesn't get all the momentum that he wants, and all he really needed to do that was the light buttons.
Yep.
I think now he's relying a little bit more on the heavy buttons, and it's not working out in his favor. Yeah, see, he went for a really unnecessary sweep there, got punished for it. Yeah. Sorry, guys, that's a crack fiend that you hear in the background playing Sam Show.
Ooh. Good damage.
Please send help. Please send help to NorCal. We need somebody to beat Crack Fiend and Sam Show. I don't know if it's going to be SFVAE or who, but we need somebody to come up and stop Crack Fiend from winning all the Sam Show tournaments.
Conversion right now.
But back to Street Fighter 5. All right, so he goes for the unblockable setup, but all he gets is a sweep off of it, and Rotten Seagull doesn't get enough conversion off of the V-trigger that he wants. Instead, GenesisFrenzy. Wow, he goes for the big call out.
Block the overhead.
All right, good job, Rotten Seagull, being ready for that overhead.
Damn.
Yeah, so I don't like Rotten Seagull going for these kind of moves, right? They're really big reads, and they generally haven't worked in his favor. You know, I think he should be trying to force GenesisFrenzy to go for the big reads, and then just kind of, yeah, that's a good answer right there, right? Be ready for the anti-air, force GenesisFrenzy to come in, right?
Yep.
But you know, it's really hard to stop players from just being offensive in this game, right? Street Fighter 5 is a game where you want to be on the offense, you want to be shutting them down, and those are
a good trade.
Yeah, that was, yeah, but those are hard habits to unlearn. So pretty even right now in terms of life. Rotten Seagull almost has his V trigger. GenesisFrenzy
Seagull can anti-air him every time.
Yeah, honestly, GenesisFrenzy has been getting a lot of his damage and momentum off of the jump-ins.
The stand light kick hit, but he still was able to command grab.
All right, so GenesisFrenzy looking way more comfortable right now, right? He slowed down his game a little bit as well, and he just kind of picks his moments to either jump in or convert off of a stand short. And Rotten Seagull hasn't been able to keep him out. Rotten Seagull hasn't been able to stop him from playing his game.
Yep.
And it's going to be hard unless he really, wow, just a boot to the face. Big button, but again, not a huge conversion.
That's a good answer.
All right, so the back fierce right there, yeah, that's a really good answer if you see Laura go for the thunderclap. But again, you don't want to go for it too often because that leaves him open for another jump-in situation, right? And again, Rotten Seagull has been taking way too many jump-ins to really comfortably win. See, another one right there, right? He went for the back fierce again. He eats another jump-in. Right, and this is how it starts.
In the blender.
Yeah, now he's in the blender. One more touch, he's stunned or he's dead. Now he's stunned. GenesisFrenzy building a little bit more meter, goes for the command grab and closes it out.
I think he might be done, actually. He might be done.
Yeah, those jump-ins are a problem for him. Yeah. See, if he just either jabbed him out or used his V skill, he would have been just fine. All right, good answer to the fireball. So, you know, Rotten Seagull has an answer to the fireball now, which is a really big part of shutting down GenesisFrenzy's game. But he's still eating a little too many, one too many jump-ins right now to really close out the rounds. Oh, that was a weird interaction. I would say it worked out in Seagull's favor, but now GenesisFrenzy is out of the corner.
Here we go. Time to guess.
All right, time for the blender. What's going to happen? All right. Oh, he just eats that stand fierce, but no conversion off of it.
Can he kill?
I think so. Big hit on the V-trigger. Not quite enough. Pixel health left. Goes for the overhead.
All
right. So just chill at this point, right? You know, make GenesisFrenzy come to you.
Okay. Wow.
So finally, he gets a payoff on the run flip, right?
He did that even before Riley threw out the fireball.
That's true. Yeah, if he was wrong about that one, he could have died easily right there.
Go. Riley seems a bit scared.
I mean, I'd be scared too if an 8-foot Canadian man was coming after me like that. But see, another big read right there that was completely unnecessary. Gave GenesisFrenzy an opportunity to jump out of the corner, and this is exactly where he doesn't want to be. Right, one or two more sequences. Okay, he throws him into the corner. Okay. That worked out in his favor.
And he's back in the corner.
All right, he's got to fight back from there now. All right, he eats that fireball right there.
There you go.
Good answer to the thunderclap. All right, a big throw right there.
Guess.
One more sequence, one more guess is all he really needs. But yeah, GenesisFrenzy is going to activate V-Trigger right here. He's going to put him in the blender. Rotten Seagull has
command grab.
Has that command grab ready to go. Okay, so Rotten Seagull doing a lot better that round, just fighting back. Yeah, I mean, he had a couple of big reads that he needed. I think he hit him with 2 run throws, which just do so much damage. Worked out in his favor. So
I think he has the options that he needs to do. He just needs to pick them carefully.
Yeah, he needs to time them. He needs to time his options just a little bit better. You know, between the back fierce for the thunderclap and the EX run options, he has a really good opportunity. I think the one last thing he really needs to deal with is GenesisFrenzy's jump-ins. The last part where GenesisFrenzy is really getting his damage is off of those jump fierces.
Yep.
And if he just has an answer to that, I think he'll be just fine. All right, big jump in off of the thunderclap right there. Not quite able to see another back fierce that was unnecessary. Needs another jump in.
Good grab out of the dash.
All right. But still, overall, Rotten Seagull looking pretty comfortable right now. Good damage, puts him in the corner. Yeah, I don't know if I like that flip, but it worked out just fine. All right. So Rotten Seagull, this is where he kind of needs to take it easy. He needs to chill. Don't go for any really big reads or go for any big guesses, right? Just try to keep Rotten Seagull out. Sorry, try to keep GenesisFrenzy out. All right, but is that going to be stunned? There it is.
Game.
Right. He's got enough bar to...
Yep.
Never mind.
He had the life lead in there.
He didn't need anything.
Lost it all.
Yeah.
Good hit on the random pinwheel.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't agree with that choice. The random flips haven't really been working out for him. Excuse me. All right, Rotten Seagull just kind of taking it slow, taking it easy, just taking up space with his buttons. Looking a lot more comfortable, making it harder for GenesisFrenzy to get in. But he eats another jump fierce. All right, there's another jump fierce, and he blocks it that time, but now he's still in the corner. One more guess, and that could be stun for him. And there it is. Oh, but he... Oh, there it is anyway.
That's
going to be game. All right, GenesisFrenzy takes it 3-2 over Rotten Seagull. That was a pretty close game going back and forth. They were really just hitting each other with everything they had. And GenesisFrenzy just with the better options on the mix-ups, better conversions when he put Seagull into the blender.
Yeah, Seagull did a lot better than I thought he would.
He did well. He did very, very well. I think he had a lot of the answers that he needed. He just needed to be a little bit more patient and make sure he was responding with the right answers at the right time.
I think that option for the fireball was really good. The back fierce was really good.
Yeah, I agree. And when he brought it out at the right time, it worked out really well for him. But he would bring it out when nothing was happening, and then he would just eat a full jump fierce from GenesisFrenzy. I think throughout that set, he must have eaten at least 7 or 8 jump fierces. But I'm going to get out of the way and give a quick shout out to Red Bull fueling us here at NorCal Fight Club 4 here at Esports Arena Oakland. Again, I am Stop Sign. Joining me is Ultima. Thank you guys for sticking around. We've got about 14 more matches to go. 14 more games to go.
Ooh,
obviously.
really?
Oh, we've only got 3 more matches on stream.
3 more matches.
We're about 80% through the night. So again,